Good morning, friends. This is Manojan from Market Ideas for Profit. And what we are doing here is we are trying to revisit the analysis that we did in the last week on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. And then we'll also chart out our trajectories for the coming week. So today is the 12th of Jan and it's about 6 p.m. in the evening. And I'm looking at my charts and trying to analyze what we did. So this is what you see on your screen is the Nifty futures chart. And these are the three trajectories that we plotted for us on the Nifty, and we've come good on our trajectories. Once this was Monday, and we fell right down on Monday below our yellow threshold, which was the 23,800 point, and we went in lower. And as thought, we went in further lower, and my target was 23,565. We went in further lower, and we closed our week somewhere around 23,500. So not much off the mark. We were 500 points adrift or 550 points adrift from what I thought was a good area to target on the red trajectory in the last week. But as you see, the moment we went below this threshold of 23,800, which was the bottom of the yellow trajectory, and we went into the red trajectory, we stayed lower, taking resistance at 23,800 twice in the week on Tuesday and Wednesday, and closing below. This was what we did. We did not go into the blue trajectory at all. We stayed just a part time in the yellow trajectory on Monday, and then we fell into the red trajectory and stayed there for the rest of the week. Now let's see what Bank Nifty did. Bank Nifty was weaker than Nifty. It was anticipated to be weak, but the kind of weakness that it showed was way beyond my expectation. And I was expecting that it'll stay weak and 50,242 would be a threshold, which would be where we would end our week with. But to my surprise, we fell a huge 1,000 points in the very first day. And on Monday itself, we went on to test this level of 52,242. And from there on, we kept on trying to go up, but then we again got resistance at 50,600 odd, and we went lower. And in the last 3 days, it was quite a fall, and we've approximately fallen by 2,400 points, 2,300 points on the Bank Nifty in the last week, which is pretty steep, and it has shown a lot of weakness. Now let us look at our projections for what we should expect in the coming week. So I'm going to take you to the Nifty chart first. We've already had some plots done here. I've done my research so as not to waste your time while we are live and in the recording. So we are currently at about 23,500, which is where we expected the Nifty to be at the end of the last week. And that's where we are. Now, these are the blue trajectory, the yellow trajectory, and the red trajectories that I have plotted for the coming week. So anything below 23,500 would be in the red trajectory, and that would take us lower. And 23,132 is coming. Now that's just a 350 point fall, which is very, very possible in the coming week. If we stay sideways after such a big fall, if we decide to stay sideways, which is possible, the yellow trajectory could keep us range bound between 23,650 and 23,500. And the range is very small, but I think we will breach at one point in time. We'll breach on the either side and move in that direction. As far as the blue trajectory is concerned, anything above 23,650 will bring us into positive range for the coming week, in contrast to what we did the last week. And a good show in this week could take us with a little bit of short covering to 23,900. That could be the best case scenario that we could have. Now, these are zones A, B, and this is also the zone A and B are the two zones that we have. So traditionally in our understanding, if you're at the bottom of zone A, you should remain bullish, targeting the top of the zone A. If you're at the top of zone B, you should be targeting to sell with the intention of going down to the lower levels of the B zone. So these are the two boxes that we have, and these are the two zones that we will be playing within. These are the cheap areas of zone A, and these are the expensive areas of zone B. So if we sustain below 23,500, we could be seeing lower levels, 23,132, and subsequently we could even be going down to 22,924 in the coming days. That's the Nifty for you. Now let's go to the Bank Nifty and see what's in store for us here. It's been one of the weakest of the indexes in comparison, and the Bank Nifty is, right at the bottom. Now 48,632 is where we are. That becomes a threshold of what I think will be the start of the yellow trajectory. If we go anything higher, we could remain range bound between 48,632 and 49,860. That's 1,200 point range within which we could spend some time. That would be a good scenario, because after such a fall, if we do some kind of a consolidation, that would give us some respite. And in that respite, if we manage to go above 49,860, then 50,980 and the next level of 51,8461, these could be the two levels to track in the coming week if we are to enter the blue trajectory above 49,860. As far as the red trajectory goes, which is the highly probable one that we're going to see, there's a big void between this level and up to 46,568. There's no support that I see from 48,632 to 46,586 and even lower. So if we fall, we could have a brisk fall, which could take us down to 47,743, 47,400, and 46,586 in a quick time. So these are the three trajectories that you have for the Bank Nifty. It's been a weak show from the indexes in the last week. Now, these are the three boxes that we see here, the A, B, and C. Anything which is above the 48,632 level and which is at the bottom of the B box is going to be something that can give us encouragement that this could be the cheap areas in box B, and we could see a move higher. Consequently, on the box C, which is again the same region, it is an expensive region, and anything below 48,632, which could be the top of the C box, would make us feel that we are in the expensive area in the C box, and then that could make us drift lower. And as far as the A box is concerned, it's a far-fetched thing. I don't think we're looking at A box right now. Even you can manage to go to the top of the B box, that should be good for this week. That should be a good recovery and hopefully bring some respite to traders who hold portfolios for the short or the longer term. So that's it for this week. Hope we have some reasons to cheer and the markets decide to give us some respite from the falls that they've given us last week. But we trade what we see, and you can profit both ways, going higher and going lower. Remember, the market has taken a beating, and the probability of it going down is larger. It could be that it could take a little bit of a rest and respite in this week and continue the fall later. But the theme of the month of January would be, currently, what I look at it, is sell on rise. That's what we are going to look for. That's it for this video. Thanks a lot, guys. Do like and share this video if you feel that you can take advantage from this analysis. We definitely have stuck to the analysis, and the markets have reacted as the trajectories have shown. Hope you benefit from these levels that I've given you. Look forward to seeing you again in the next video. And do comment and like and share the video to encourage me to keep doing this regularly. Thank you and goodbye.